the malversation under the revised penal code
Yes.
in the amount of 22,000 and above.
Hindi pa ho na-amyendahan yung batas na
Yes,
yon.
yes.
So kung
You're
more
correct.
than 22,000 yung minalverse na pondo, non-bailable na rin po yun at walang pinagkaiba sa plunder.
Yun po, tama po kayo.
Again, I raised that issue, Mr. Chairman, Madam Secretary, because sige po, tatanggapin namin na walang pangalan babanggitin, pero kung hindi pa ho nyo sasampahan lahat, kailan pa ho pwede magbanggit ng pangalan si Ginoong Luy? Kung by batch nyo sasampahan at kung may affidavit na po siya, and I presume yung affidavit niyang sinubmit ay tungkol lamang dun sa kakasuhan ninyo.
Po.
So meron siyang binigay na nauna pang affidavit, I presume, na kinukwento talaga lahat at binabanggit lahat ng nalalaman niya.
If you're referring, Your Honor, to the affidavit as presented in the serious illegal detention case, I believe that that first affidavit did mention a number of lawmakers. Yun po ang ibig kong sabihin, na nung kahit nabanggit na po nila yung mga yon, lahat yon, kung hindi pa naman nakita in the course of the NBI investigation yung mga supporting documents, hindi pa ho namin yon isasalang. We would not want to be just filing cases simply because the names have been mentioned, and yet without other proofs like documentary.
I understand that because you will be filing cases, ma'am, but our objective and threshold in the Senate is different. So may I ask, aling affidavit yung isasubmit niyo po sa amin? Yung nagbabanggit nung kakasuhan nyo lamang, so specific at geared towards the case only? O yung affidavit ni Ginoong Luy kaugnay sa lahat ng nalalaman niya kaugnay sa PDAF scam?
I cannot yet give an answer to that, Your Honor. Right now, I'm thinking that I think the better part of prudence would tell me that we can furnish you with a copy only of the affidavit na kasama sa pag-file ngayon. Yung na binabanggit niya, yung mga sasampahan na ng kaso.
How do you address, Madam Secretary, I guess there's an opportunity also for you, address the criticism that the filing of cases is or will be selective, na pinipili lang, narinig ko na nagsalita ang ombudsman na hindi niya alam yung mga partido ng mga tao, inuuna yung ganito, hinuhuli yung ganyan. How do you address your critics whenever they say that? Not necessarily coming from me. To placate the concern of others, perhaps with basis or without, na handled o hinahandle si Ginoong Luy na ganito sa direksyong to at hindi yung kung sinong tamaan, bahala na sila.
Ang attitude namin ngayon, kung sinong tamaan, so be it. Kung tinutukoy niyo po ay yung sinasabing baka may partisan consideration dito o unahin yung mga opposition kaysa sa mga administration allies, wala pong ganun. That I can tell you. Kasi nung una nga pinakita sa akin ng NBI yung listahan, more or less a final list. But I will again check today if really that is the final list. Na first batch kasi na-confirm nga sa mga other evidence yung based on the personal knowledge of the whistleblowers. Nung tinanong ko po yung team, alam ba natin kung ano ang mga nito, party affiliation. Of course, yung senators more or less I know kung ano yung party affiliation nila nung nakita ko yung mga pangalan. Pero yung mga members of the House, the congressmen na nabanggit po doon, hindi ko po alam. Nung tinanong ko ang NBI, alam nyo ba ang party affiliation nito? Ma'am, hindi ho namin alam at ayaw ho namin malaman. And that is also my attitude. I don't want to know what is the party affiliation of those congressmen. Although inassign ko po sa isang staff ko, i-research mo nga kung ano ang mga party affiliation nila. But sabi ko pa, wag mo muna sa akin ipakita. So I really don't know. So we don't, in other words, what I'm saying here is that it's not at all a consideration. Wala po yan. Makakaasa po kayo na never po konsiderasyon yan. Yun na nga po, yung standards namin, personal knowledge, and documentary support. Irrespective kung sino man sila.
At makakaasa din po kami, Secretary de Lima, na 10 milyon, 100 milyon o 20 piso man yan, kung nakaw ay nakaw pa rin at yung karampatang kaso ay isasampa pa rin laban sa kung sino man.
Opo.
The amounts, to my mind, should not
Doesn't matter.
be a significant factor that should be considered.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Thank you, Mr. Loy. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Madam Secretary, so I take it then that, let's say for example, on Monday, may kinasuhan na 3 senador, then, or 4 na senador, whatever it is, no? Then, there will be an affidavit of Mr. Benloy for that case, correct?